Hello, 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 and welcome to my ASMR survival Minecraft video. Today, we are going to be playing solo Minecraft, and I'm going to do my best to try and whisper and narrate the entire time. Now to get started, as always, we need to be punching a tree. So, let us go ahead and do the classic Minecraft start of gathering some logs. It looks like we got an oak sapling. And with the 5 oak logs, we are going to make ourselves a crafting table. And with the oak logs, we can also make some oak planks in order to make some sticks. And then make ourselves our first set of tools. Now, we are going to hopefully get some iron here in a little bit, but before we do that, it's best that we gather up some resources on the surface. And looking around, it looks like we have a beautiful spruce taiga biome as well as a birch biome nearby. And we have spawned in a small oak and birch biome. I think our next step is to go over there and mine some of this coal that is on the surface. Now, I wanted to play in Minecraft 1.21, and so most of the mods that I have on are all visual mods and enhancements. Nothing too game breaking. The only game breaking mod that I do have is the tree feller mod, and as you will see, this whole tree will come down, but it will take the durability away. As much as I would love to play Minecraft hardcore, I don't think an ASMR video would be relaxing as just playing normal survival. So that is the game mode that I have on, just regular survival. So we will be having to fight a few mobs, but it shouldn't be too crazy. I also have left the Minecraft music on so that you can slowly relax to a bit of ambient sounds and music, as well as I will be narrating and talking about what I'm doing. So we have just about 20 coal, we have 19 coal, 7 sticks, 15 saplings, 32 oak logs, and a little bit of cobblestone. I think it is time we upgrade our tools to the next tier, starting with a pickaxe. Then we will do a stone axe. hunt some animals before we dive into the caves. So I'm going to walk around for a little bit and explore the area while I look for some animals for food. Unfortunately, 3 apples is just not going to cut it for us. It looks like we have ran into a rune nether portal. There might be some goodies and loot that we can get from it. So, after killing these pigs, we are going to go explore it. My favorite thing to do in Minecraft is to start a new world. Everything seems so peaceful. We have some iron nuggets, and some gold leggings, as well as a golden axe. We also got 7 flint. If we are desperate for food, we can always do a little fishing like this and catch ourselves some raw salmon. And it looks like our first zombie has come out of that cave and is trying to make his way to us. I don't think he knows how to swim well, so we're gonna leave him be and just keep swimming down this little stream. The more food that we bring down to the mines with us, the better our chances are of surviving. And so, I'm gonna spend a minute or so gathering up as many of these fish as I can. And that is the first iron I think I've seen on the world. So, in order to get it, we need to have some sort of a way to breathe underwater. And the easiest way to do that is to make yourself a door. An oak door. Oak door. Oak door. Now, I am going to swim underneath and place this oak door. Which allows us a small air pocket in order to breathe. I also need a few torches because the video would be dark if I don't. And there we have a drowned, our first lucky. Sometimes it takes me forever in order to find just a little bit to start growing. I would like to catch a few more fish before I settle into a little hole in order to cook up all this food. Okay, I think we're gonna call it there for the first day and go ahead and just dig into the rock here, as we need to set up a few items before we can start fully exploring the world. First things first, we need to cook up a lot of this food and get it ready. The next thing I'm doing is smelting down the iron we collected earlier. This will allow us to upgrade our tools and mine better ores in the world. Now that we have 3 iron, we are going to make an iron pickaxe. And I believe I saw another piece of iron down below, so I will go down there and get that with one of the doors. And yet again, another drowned after us already. We are going to use both the smoker, and the furnace to cook our food. Unfortunately, I do not have 3 of the same colored wool, so I cannot make a bed and sleep the night away. But that's okay, because it is still only day 1, and we have a lot to do. Already our inventory is starting to fill up. With these iron nuggets, we can make 1 more iron ingot. We also have 1 iron ore that we could smelt. I think what I'm going to do is make an iron sword with the 2 iron ingots that I now have. That should give us an advantage when attacking mobs, because as you can see, it is becoming more and more unsafe in the area. potion. Actually, we might have found one right here. Let me just make sure I have my doors ready. And would you look at that? Plenty of iron and copper. We are going to stop right here and mine this up one at a time. As our next thing to do is to get some iron gear. That way, when we do find a cave, we will have some protection on us. And would you look at that? We have mined into a mine shaft. I would love to explore this, but first I think it's time that I go ahead and craft up a little bit of armor protection. The best part about a mine shaft is that we have the possibility of finding good loot and enchantment books in mine carts, as well as my favorite item in the game, glowberries. Not only are glowberries very pretty and can enhance your home, they also provide a slight food source. And if you can bone meal the glowberries, you basically have infinite food under the surface. Let's make an iron chest piece. Well, I don't think I have enough for an iron chest piece, but we can make the leggings. While that smelts, I think we should explore just a little bit and collect up some of this string that is so abundant down here. But we need to be careful, as we still don't have a lot of protection. It sounds like the cave opens up somewhere, either in this direction or this direction. It's this direction. And I think I see some more iron over there. We just need to make sure that we be careful and not get ourselves killed. Well, that Loki scared me. But we're okay. taking our time, making sure that we do not have to restart. This is the first time in a long time that I have found plenty of iron. Normally, I usually find a few bits of iron here and there, but this is quite abundant, as normally I'm constantly running out of iron. So I'm very thankful that we have quite a bit to take with us, even further into the mines. Okay, let's make our way back to our furnace and check on the iron. Now we can craft our own iron set of gear, as well as a little bit extra if we need it. And I think I'm going to dispose of some things from my inventory, because we are starting to fill up very quickly. All of our stone tools are now useless. We really don't need the wool. I'll keep the sugar cane if we decide we need it later on. I don't think we need a bow with 12 durability on it, but we'll keep it for now. And I guess I'm gonna throw out the golden leggings, as they are not very good either. And neither is this axe. This is honestly one of the worst axes there is. Okay, let's go exploring. It is now day 2, and we still haven't died. I think I want to check up before we go back down, to make sure we don't get jumped on like we did earlier. I want to make sure I have plenty of coal for torches if we do decide we need to light up an area or break into a giant cave. The worst thing is when you are down in a cave and you run out of torches. Your only hope is to find some sort of coal or charcoal in order to make torches. And that looks like a geode. It is. We will leave it for now. Unfortunately, this mine shaft doesn't seem too big, so we will have to go and dig down somewhere. Sounds like there are zombies coming from this way. Are they in the geode? No, they're not in the geode. But they're somewhere over this way. So I will dig in this direction and hope that we bust into a cave. And we are going to collect up any of the ores that we see along the way so that we never run out. Okay. Finally, it looks like maybe a decent cave, as well as possibly the mine shaft continues on somewhere. Sounds like there are skeletons nearby, but also we are getting into the deep slate layers. Unfortunately, this cave doesn't go very far. Let's do a little mining again and try to find out where the zombie is. Okay, this looks a lot more promising. Alright, I think this is the same cavern I was just in, and now I'm starting to lose my mind because I'm going in circles. Alright, here is a little bit of lapis lazuli. Lapis lazuli. Lapis, 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 lapis. One of my favorite colored blocks, because my favorite color is blue. And right here we have some gold ore, and we might as well take it, as we can use it later on. I hope this opens up into a deep cavern just like this. This looks extremely promising for some diamonds. But before we go down there, I should make some extra torches so that I can make a path of torches back. I see our first diamond already. Unfortunately, the mobs down here are really brutal. I believe I see another diamond off in the distance, as well as two more down by those creepers. What I think I'm going to do is go ahead and mine the diamonds, and then try to mine all the ores on the way back up. Otherwise, we might be carrying a lot down here. But first, I'm going to put a few torches in the area to hopefully limit the amount of mobs that will spawn near me. Here we go, our first diamond of the world. And it has a twin brother. I always like to check and make sure that there are no extra diamonds hidden within the walls. Okay, so next we need to gather one more diamond. There's a few scattered about, but getting to them is a little tricky. I need to find a way down first, and then we can get ourselves a diamond pickaxe. Okay. Oh my goodness. That looks awful. I'm going to try and be quick about getting these couple of diamonds here, as I want to go back up my staircase and craft the pickaxe up in my little safety area. But first, I need to take care of this creeper. I didn't mean to do that, but it did it anyway. let's take a little pit stop here to smelt up some iron and go ahead and make our first diamond tool. Unfortunately, there's just too many zombies that want to hurt me. So we will stay up here for a minute. Redstone dust, 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 redstone dust. There's quite a bit of redstone dust. This is one of my favorite things to do in Minecraft, is just explore a cave system and collect up as many resources as I can. It feels very rewarding, for one, and for two, you never know what you're going to run into. The best part about it, obviously, is all of the ores and blocks that you can collect by just taking your time and going down into a cave without strip mining. What I think I will do is put a chest next to my furnace and crafting table, and we will start loading off some of our inventory into the chest. That way, we can continue to keep mining down deeper into the cave without worrying about having no room. Okay. Now that we have a chest, let's make one more chest for all the miscellaneous items. do my best to try and light up the area a bit as we explore and gather diamonds. Sometimes these caves can go on for a long time, so it's best that we cover our tracks a bit and make the area a bit safer for ourselves. This is a risky area, but I will just quickly light it up with torches. Well, that was very lucky. I could have played on peaceful mode, but in reality, I do like a slight challenge. Plus, I don't want it to just be me wandering around a cave mining. I would like there to be a little bit of risk involved. I thought I saw a creeper. I did. Okay, let's build a little tower up to the top there and try and get those diamonds before anything shoots me off of my tower. There's a few more diamonds there, and I believe there's one in the corner tucked away over there. So when I make my way down, we will have to go and get those. That's a lot of creepers. Well, that was a little scary, but we made it out alive. believe a diamond sword does 7, meaning we can get an extra bit of damage in every swing, allowing us to make less swings in order to kill a mob. Okay, so it does 1 extra damage, which doesn't seem like a lot, but over the course of how many mobs we have to kill, that's 1 less swing per mob. Would you look at that? There must be a slime chunk down here somewhere, as well as a diamond. Because this is one of my favorite mobs in the game. Wow, do you see all that? That's why we came down here. Hey, look, a zombie villager. I'm trying to figure out what the best way to get these diamonds is going to be. Probably those 2 first, then maybe that one, and then eventually we can go down and get that one. But I'm not really sure. I don't want to dig straight down and fall into the hole where I can't get out of. Is that a water source? That is water. We might need to jump down into that in order to get to the bottom. where this diamond is. I know it's around here somewhere. Oh, jeez. Oh man, we were really off. It is now day 3, and we have diamond tools and sword. I think the next thing will be diamond armor. I will take a peek behind this to see if it goes any further. Okay, I think that's good for this side. It's time we start working our way back. And I think the best way to do that is to go right up the side here. Well, that was quite scary. I don't think there are any more exposed diamonds on this side of the cave. We will head back up our little staircase and put all of our loot in the chest, and then work on exploring the other side of the cave. Well, there's some diamonds there. Gold ore. Gold ore. Gold ore. Gold ore. Gold ore. I'm so glad that they changed gold ore into usable via the fortune enchant. It adds a unique way to play the game if you don't want to build any gold farms in the nether. Okay, back to our little safe spot. I want to grab this redstone just for the was trying to get the skeleton to shoot the creeper in order to get a music disc. I don't know what sounds you guys want me to make, or if you just like the raw gameplay sounds and whispering. So that's basically all I'm doing, but if you want me to make, I don't know, ASMR sounds, I'd be okay with doing that too. As well as if the mob sounds are way too loud, I can always adjust them in the video settings or the sound settings of the game. Okay, it looks like we have enough diamonds for a diamond set of armor. I think that's where I'm going to end the video. Thank you for watching and watching me progress in my Minecraft ASMR world. If you guys like the video, I will be making a second one or a third or 100, who knows. But I hope you appreciate the relaxing gameplay, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.